I'm giving you the old Philadelphia yo yo yo. Well, I'm trying to have a more positive attitude than my last life. Oh, and trust me, I'm still gonna bitch and be very negative. But I told you the next time I come on, I would be more positive. I didn't make a promise, but if I tell you I'm going to do something, I try to do it. I'm trying to earn a reputation of doing what I say I'm going to do. So I'm going to be more positive today. A lot of you guys out there haven't seen me in a month, and there's plenty of reason for that. I just want to be in a much better mood, and I don't want to bring everybody down. So I'm sorry to all you guys that kind of look forward to me. You know who you are. So here we go. There's Roni. Roni's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Well, here's Roni and here's Richard. So I guess I will just chat with anybody who feels like chatting today. I have my glasses, so I'll be able to read your names and give you a shout out. I doubt that I will come in contact with any of my regulars, because I've been absent for so long, and I'm sorry. You win some, you lose some, and I'm going to be positive today. I'm going to do my damnedest. So, okay, one thing I'm positive about is if you look around, look how lucky Roni and I, look how lucky we are. And guess what? The holiday's over, so we got the whole friggin' place to ourselves again. Jacob O'Lee and Lillian Kinzel. Yo, yo, yo. What is my crush? You have to be more specific on that one. And Jacob O'Lee says, hey, buddy, start panting like a dog. Okay, watch this. You know why they pant like that? It makes them smell better. I Googled it. I said, why does my dog pant like in and out so fast? And it gives him a better sense of smell. So I just taught you something. And Lillian, well, who is your crush? Well, I used to like groups like Garbage and Sheryl Crow, if that's what you mean by crush. And MX5757 said hi. It's dark here. So where are you then, M756757? Are you like on the other side of the planet? Yo, yo, yo. I'm waiting for some of my regulars, because I didn't ditch you guys, man. But I don't want to be like live streaming in a lousy mood like I've been. You know, Jacob and Lillian, I just got out of the friggin' hospital and I was in a lousy mood, but I'm feeling much better now, okay? I was complaining how the doctors almost killed me, but I re-examined it and I think they really saved my life. So I'm trying to have a better attitude. Hey, you guys, what's up, man?
What are you doing?
I'm saying hi to my friends here. Aww. He likes you, he just don't know it. So my friends are coming by in a golf cart. Hang on, I gotta let them pass by. Hey, have a great day. Hey, hi. Oh, see, they love Roni. You see that? Okay, getting back to how I'm gonna be positive now. Positive attitude coming at you, Dexter. Dexter, Clegg, Mopoke. Thank God my regular's back. Yo, I'm glad you tuned in, buddy. I got a long story, but I promised that I would have a more positive attitude. My last live stream, I was really bitching, Mopoke. And I promised all these guys that I would have a more positive attitude. On another live stream, I'm going to tell you how screwed up everything was. But in order to keep my promise, I'm just going to be positive this time around. Look how nice it is around here. So, there's the good old lake. All the riffraff is gone. A lot of people around here must be there, like they have second home, like a second vacation home. And a lot of them must rent their homes out, I guess, you know, when they're not using it. And, you know, maybe they have to, but with this economy, you know, extra money, if you're not using the house, rent it out. But this place was so crowded on this last Labor Day weekend. It was wild. It was crazy around here. People driving around, doing donuts in the parking lot, kicking up dust, lighting off fireworks. And now, Mopoke, I got the whole place back to myself, brother. I got the whole damn place back to myself. And this is the way it should be. Dexter Clegg, can you shout me out? Okay, Dexter! My friend names his cat Dexter. So, how's that for a shout out, my man? Okay, there you go. Dexter's happy. Roni, we can't trespass, son. Dexter, that's my son, Roni. Mopoke is one of my regulars, and he's probably glad to see me. Oh, you can't eat that junk off the ground. Okay? You can't do it, son. So, you should have heard me go off on that rant, Mopoke. I was really letting the world have it. I was thinking of everything possibly that's going wrong, and I'm not even going to go there. I'm in a good mood today. So, I'm in a good mood. I'm feeling a lot better. I just got to tell you real quick, Mopoke. I was in the hospital. It was from a botched appendectomy. That means when they take your appendix out. I had my appendix out like 10 years ago, and scar tissue made me have a small intestine blockage. And I was live streaming, and I started feeling tummy pains, and I figured I'll go home, maybe take some Pepto-Bismol. But the pain got worse, real bad. So I drove myself to a good hospital, and they did emergency surgery, and now I'm back. I was really in a bad mood, but now I'm back. I'm in a better mood. Want to see my ugly scar? Let me show you how bad I'm scarred here. Look at this. Can you see that? Dude, they cut me open, bro. They tried to kill me, but they couldn't do it. So I was at that live. You were, huh? I didn't complain about tummy pains. It was a nighttime live. It was probably around 11 o'clock. So you probably were there. That was my last nighttime live. I was hiding my tummy pains. I thought I had to go home and go to the bathroom, but it didn't work out that way. Gave it about an hour, and I went to the hospital. Anyway, I'm feeling better. And I'm not going to complain. The next live stream, I'm going to tell you how bad I got treated, but not this one, because I promised a better attitude. Dexter, you still out there? I made your day, cuz. I'm glad I made your day. Really, because that's why I'm here, is to make people's days. I'm really trying really hard to make your day. So I'm glad I did my job. Mopoke is one of my regulars, Dexter. And I like to think I cheer him up from time to time also. That's what I'm trying to do when I do these live streams. I try to cheer you guys up. But listen, man, good old Richard's gonna need therapy. I know I make a joke about like I'm the doctor and you guys are my patients. Well, now good old Richard needs therapy. I'm trying not to complain here, but that's going to sum it up in a nutshell. I'm going nuts over here. I had too much time to look at YouTube, and see all the sad things in life and all the bad stuff. Oh, Dexter's giving me love. Thank you, Dexter. You're a good man. All right. Well, I try. I think I'm all right. You know, I just think I'm average. But thank you. That's a very, very nice compliment. And I appreciate it. Dexter! Yo, yo, yo! So, gonna try to put out my next live stream. I'll get into all the complaints on how the doctors hate their jobs and how nurses don't really treat patients like the way they should. And even though doctors took an oath to help humanity, it's kind of going the opposite way. But all right, I'm not going to complain. Let's get back to happy things. I started making my fireworks again. Right now, I'm ball milling a whole batch of black powder. Gonna whip up a bunch of my black powder rockets. I was working on my friend's farm today. I actually got a little part-time gig to make a couple extra bucks. And he's very generous to me, my friend who owns his farm. See, I'm talking about happy things here. And I'm lucky. I'm so lucky that I have my doggie. My doggie's healthy. I'm alive. I'm so lucky I'm alive, Dexter. I'm so lucky. This is how lucky I am. I have a hunk of junk car. Oh, I can complain about that. I'm going to learn how to put in a thermostat, even though it's a relatively new car. I'm going to teach myself how to do that. I'm going to teach myself how to put brakes on this new car. Can't be that hard. I'll watch a couple of YouTube videos. What do you got to do? Take the caliper off, switch the brake pads. How hard could that be? I'm going to teach myself how to do an oil change. All this by watching YouTube. Going to teach myself. And I'm lucky enough to have a friend who has all the tools that I'm going to need. He doesn't have air tools, but he has all the tools that I'm going to need. We're just going to ride the car up on ramps. He has an oil pan for when we change the oil. I'll probably just donate the oil to some gas station because oil is so valuable nowadays. There should be no problem getting rid of it. And I'm going to do next week, I'm going to do my oil change. I'm going to figure out how to change the thermostat. And I'm going to do the brakes. And I'm going to figure it all out on my own. Can't be that hard. If I can make rockets, if I can make black powder rockets, I sure as hell can figure out how to change brakes on the 2017 Ford Focus. Right, Dexter? Thank you for the hearts. Me and Rudy are brothers. Oh, Rudy! What's up, Rudy? What's going on, brother? Rudy! I was telling your brother Dexter, my friend named his cat Dexter, but I don't know an animal that's named Rudy, so. But Rudy, I like the name Rudy. You guys are good guys. Why don't you subscribe to my channel? You'll get notifications and I'll address you guys. You could ask me anything you want and I'll try to give you an honest answer. So getting back to my therapy here. I'm going nuts over here, you guys. I'm going nuts. Rudy and Dexter and Mopoke and who else is out there? Lillian and Jacob. I know I used to make jokes and I used to say that I was the doctor and you guys are my patients, but I'm asking for therapy now because I had too much time to sit around and think about crazy things and my mind was going in the wrong direction. So I'm telling you reasons why I should be happy. Maybe you guys could tell me some reasons why I should be happy and why you should be happy. And not to be so pessimistic and to be more optimistic and tell me and I'll tell you all the good things in life and we won't focus on the bad things. Okay? So I'm laying back on the couch. What do you think, Doc? Why should I be optimistic? I'm looking for comments. Oh, thank you well, I should be optimistic because Dexter just subscribed. So that's a good reason to be optimistic right off the bat. Thank you. And Rudy said he already has. Well, thank you. So I appreciate that. So I'm trying to be optimistic. You know what? The weather is perfect. It goes down to around 45 around here at night, and it warms up to around 75. How much better how much better? Like if you like surfing or swimming pools, it could be hotter. But if you like walking the dog and working on the farm and just moving around a lot, this is perfect weather. So that's a good reason to be optimistic, right? I love wintertime. I love all the seasons, but I'm looking forward to this winter. I hope we get a lot of snow. In case you guys don't know, I live in the place called the Poconos. It's in northeast Pennsylvania. It's a small mountain range. My house is around 1,500 feet above sea level. So I'm about 100 miles from Philadelphia. So it could be raining in Philadelphia, and you're damn right it's snowing around here. Rudy says you should be happy because you only live once and make the days the best of it. You know, I agree that, and I am happy. I'm trying. But when I was sick and I couldn't get out of bed, when I was that hospitalization thing I was just telling you about, I sat around and watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and maybe it was my fault. Maybe I should have watched more optimistic programs. But all the programs I tuned in were like how the ocean's polluted and we're killing all animals are going extinct. There's a black market for sand. They're stealing sand off beaches. Our atmosphere, not our atmosphere, but like outer space. It's so full of space junk that there's no such thing as a safe space launch, and our astronauts are in danger of getting hit by space junk. Maybe I should be watching more optimistic things. Listen, I love this planet, and I think human beings will adapt, but they better wise up, and I'm a human being, so I better wise up too, because if we don't wise up, we're ruining this planet. We're ruining this planet. And this planet is a gem. This planet is so perfect. It has everything you need for life. It is such a delicate balance. We are so freaking lucky to have a planet like this, and we're taking advantage of it. All right, I'm going to talk about happy things again. Rudy, you should be... Oh, I already read that. So... I'm going to go home. I'm going to pound out a couple more black powder rockets. I'll do another live stream where I shoot them off. I'm going to put titanium in one of the rocket fuels so it has silver sparks. I'm going to put charcoal in another one of the rocket fuels so it has an orange tail, you know, like a comet tail, like a tail. The thrust out of the back of the rocket has a tail. And I'm going to make a couple other fireworks. That's one of my hobbies. I'm thinking about growing mushrooms again. That's another one of my hobbies. You know, the whole trick of it is one has to keep oneself busy so one doesn't sit around and contemplate all the lousy things. Like if I keep myself busy and do my hobbies and all that stuff like that, I don't have time to think about the lousy things. And also, maybe when I go to watch YouTube, when I do a search, I'll try to do a search on more positive things. So, yo, what's going on? Here's another thing I should be positive about. I just saw in the past year about 3 or 4 new houses go up where I live in this private gated retirement community. I'm going to call it a retirement community. And 3 out of the 4 houses are already occupied. So I guess the economy's doing better. You know, if people are building houses and moving in, that's a positive outlook right there, right? So, Mopoke, yo. Mopoke's one of my regulars. I'm losing weight. I got to pull my pants up. Hang on a second. Sorry to do this to you, but I got to do it. All right. Mopoke's one of my regulars. And when he says yo, it must be like he knows that I'm from Philadelphia. And just by saying yo, that's how we say that's another way of saying how we like each other. So yo, man. Yo, bro, what's up, man? I'm telling you, I'm in a better mood than I was. This is the only way. It's the only way. Keeping yourself is busy, Rudy says. And it's the truth. Keep yourself busy. Get a dog, walk it all over creation, have your hobbies, whatever it might be. One of my regular people who watch me live, they like to do arts and crafts. Sometimes they call themselves Star, sometimes they call themselves Moon. But I watch all your channels, by the way, so I'm going to watch your channel and see where your guys' heads are at. And Star and Moon likes to do arts and crafts, so there's a hobby. Some people like to paint. Some people like to build models. I like to blow my models up. I'll get some of my black powder, and I'll get like Godzilla, like a 6th grade model I did like in 6th grade. And I'll put like one of my homemade firecrackers in there, and I'll blow Godzilla up. Tell you what, I'll make a video of it. I love animals. I'm so pro-life, it's unbelievable. If there's a bug in my house, I capture it live and put it outside. And if it's too cold, I'll let it stay in the damn house. The mice that are running them around my house, I'm starting to give them names. No, okay, I'm going a little overboard there. I just shoo them out the door. I will not set a mouse trap and kill one of God's creatures. I'll just shoo them out the door. So, very pro-life. What else could I tell you? Just trying to have a positive attitude here. I live in a beautiful retirement community. But I got to tell you, I'm going to go off on a complaint a little bit here. They're putting up too many cameras around here, and they're really complaining about every little thing you do. Like if you try to throw something out in a dumpster you're not supposed to throw out, you'll probably get a ticket in the mail. Or if your grass gets too long or something like that, you'll get a notice to cut the grass. All right, yeah, I gotta complain a little bit. It is a retirement community though, and they have rules around here, so. Hey, listen, I'm all for rules. You gotta have rules. You know, this is the way we're gonna get along and everything. You just can't go around busting up the neighborhood and throwing trash on the ground, and gotta have rules, and I'm all for it. Yes, I will make the video. I'm gonna make the video of Dexter says, make the video of me. I'll go up in my attic. I'll find my 6th grade Godzilla model. I'll drill a hole like in his back, and I'll put one of my stronger firecrackers in there, and we'll blow Godzilla up. Maybe I should get a little bit of lighter fluid and let him drip fire out of his mouth or something like that before I blow him up. Or maybe put a little bit of lighter fluid in his head and then blow him up so it goes off of a better bang. So, and I have a couple model airplanes. I was thinking about putting one of my rocket engines on my model airplane and actually try to fly the damn thing. Hey, wait a minute, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll make a couple of big paper airplanes. I got like this real heavy cardboard, and I make my own rocket engines. And I'll make a couple black powder rocket engines, and I'll try to shoot my paper airplanes a real long distance. Good, we're coming up with ideas here, you guys. Loads of cameras have been put up where I live too. Listen, I'm gonna bitch one more time. Not that everybody's watching you, not that you're being watched, but if law enforcement wants to track your every move, it's out there. I mean, think about it. Our phones, our IME numbers are broadcasting our every move, where we go. Like if me, say Richard walks past Joe Schmo, well, there's a record of that because his IME and my IME are bouncing off the same cell tower. And if police want to, they can track our every little movement. And not that I'm really doing anything crazy illegal, but it's just a fact that they can do it if they want. Some of these YouTube videos I watch, on how they caught that Luigi Mangione dude, the dude who shot that accountant. What's that? He is a Catahoula. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. See how nice people are around here? Some lady just asked me what kind of dog I had. I said, I got a Catahoula. Did you ever hear of a Catahoula? I never heard of it till I got one. We are from the UK. Okay. UK. My wife is from Belfast, Northern Ireland. That's like the UK, right? She's still got an accent and everything. She likes to drink a lot. I hate the stereotype, but here's something I'm more positive about. Maybe I shouldn't broadcast this to everybody, but I am positive about this. I haven't had a drop of, when I say drink, I haven't had a drop of alcohol in 30 months. So I'm not going to say I beat alcohol because you never beat anything, but I'm beating it down right now. I used to take benzos like Valium and Xanax. I beat that like 20 years ago. What else did I used to do that was wrong? I had some doctor get me all screwed up on painkillers. I beat that 10 years ago. I beat smoking cigarettes about 4 years ago. That's one thing I'm never going to go back, smoking cigarettes. Ugh. No purpose. There's no use in it. At least the other things made you feel good. So I think I got a good strong willpower at best. So, oh yes, Mopoke thinks that's good. I have a strong willpower. I really do. And I'm going to get into detail on my last vice, but I'm not going to do it right now. That'll be another episode. And I'm going to beat that one too. And it's not weed, because I love weed and I still smoke weed, so the heck with it. And to that another time. So what else? What else you want to hear? Roni said, Catahoula dog. He's a purebred. Him somehow. That's when he's happy. He's happy when he's eating. So I feed him. So he eats. So he's happy. It's a little heavy. If he gets too heavy, then I'll have to put him on a diet. Veterinarian tells me at least he's not failing the tissue box test. And the tissue box test means you could put a box of tissues on his back, and if it balances, if it stays there, your dog's definitely too fat. So my dog passes the tissue box test, at least that. Okay? Something else to be positive. Derek! Yo! Derek's one of my friends from Philly. You guys have to call him Mongo. But we grew up since we were riding big wheels. I get to call him by his real name. Hey, Derek, what do you think of my sister's built-in pool? She's having problems with that, you know. The cover won't pull over. The pool heater, something wrong with that. Why don't you go over there and fix it for her? She's over there on Zane Avenue. I'll tell her you're coming. She can't even put a cotter pin in. She's 77 years old. So you could put a cotter pin in for her, right? So, yo, Derek, what's going on, man? My brother from another mother, who I used to ride big wheels with. I think my belt snapped. Hold on, you guys. I got to fix my pants or my pants are going to fall down. Just hang on. I got to put my phone in my top pocket. I'll face the phone forward. Tighten up my belt. Sorry, got to do what I got to do. Grab my pink dog leash thing, see? It was the last one they had left. That's why I got pink. Oh no, he's getting into that food. That's how smart my dog is. He gets into the food that somebody threw out there. Probably like a leftover steak sandwich or something like that. They threw it out there. Oh, I saw a bear today. Yo, Derek. I saw a big old black bear. Did you see that video I posted of Roni, this one here, chasing the black bear up the tree? I posted that video like a week ago. I'm in the bathroom. I can't even run out to stop it because I'm in the bathroom, okay? And I hear him barking real loud. Then all of a sudden, the bark gets quiet, but I still hear it, and it's way more aggressive than normal. So I think he's out there. I thought I left the front door open, and he was out there barking at the neighbors or something. So I bust out the bathroom, barely get a chance to finish up, and the front door's closed, and I still hear him barking. He squeezed out the back window, jumped off that little enclosure from my basement. That's around 7 or 8 feet high. And he chased the friggin' black bear up a tree. This is true. Watch my video. I ran out and made a video of it. Thank God the black bear wasn't a mommy bear with cubs, or we'd be talking about Roni's funeral. It was probably just a young, hey, I know everybody. Everybody knows everybody around here. This retirement, they know how big your penis is, and everybody knows everybody. Listen, that was a bad joke. But everybody knows everybody. They know what you do, what kind of car you drive, when you're home, when you're not home, if you litter, if you take your trash out, if you cut the grass. Everybody knows everybody. Anyway, the damn dog, how long ago live? That was the video of the bear up the tree, if that's what you're talking about. Wasn't live. It was just a video. I ran out with my phone, and all you can see in the video is the bear climbing down the tree and my dog barking at him. And the neighbor came up to me and they said, "Oh, I saw the whole thing. Thank God your pup's all right." So it was a short video, but I'm trying to answer your question if that's what you mean. So the dog jumps off the back roof and chases the bear up the tree. I'm worried about like the dog, like, because sometimes I don't think he could jump up on the bed. No. The dog jumped off a huge 7-foot thing, and he's not limping or anything. So the dog is in better shape than I thought. Because if he could jump out, squeeze through a window, and jump off that 7-foot thing, and chase a bear up a tree, he's in pretty good shape. So, all right, well, listen, you guys. There's my house right there. I'll try to zoom up on it. See, I tell you, I live in a rural area. I'm very lucky. So friggin' lucky. The weather's perfect. Retirement community. Everybody knows everybody. But the point is, I think I'm going to stop live streaming now. I want to leave everybody on a good note. R. Green, how is Roni? R. Green, I'll address your question real quick. Roni is good, R. Green. Roni's been chasing black bears up trees last week. Roni is very healthy. He eats well. He poops well. His dad, me, spoils him rotten. So Roni is good. Thank you for asking. Mopoke says, might gotta repost it, Stale. I can't find it. It's only like a week old. I'll repost it if you want me to, if I can figure that out. What's the title? You just probably look the title, something like dog chases bear up tree or something. Just do bear and tree under my name. You'll come up with it. It's out there. And so I want to say goodbye to everybody. Mopoke, I'm so glad that you are back. One of my main regs. R. Green likes Roni. Actually spelt the name right, so he must. R. Green is definitely a reg. And Derek, yo. And who else was out there? Shadow Blade, yo. And Rudy Clegg, yo. Thanks for subscribing. Dexter Clegg, thank you for subscribing. I think that was it. Here's my house. I'm back at my house. And Jacob Ole, he was the first one. See, I'm back at my house. I'm going to show you real quick what I'm doing back here. Just real quick. Show you I'm grinding. I'm making black powder right now as we speak. Remember I told you about my hobbies? Well, right now, as we speak, mills, and I'm whipping up black powder. Lillian Kinzel, who is your crush? I almost forgot you, Lillian. You are my crush, okay? From now on, you are my crush, Lillian. I'll remember you from now on, and you are my crush. Okay, getting back to my hobbies. Here's my shop. For all you newbies, Richard likes to make fireworks. It's a couple rockets, some fuse, some sulfur, some potassium nitrate. Okay, I'm really into it. Big time. I weigh my chemicals out. Here, when's the last time you saw a cherry bomb? They stopped making them in like the early 60s. Well, I just made that one. Look at that firecracker, man. That's a pretty cool firecracker, right? Even though it's that small, it'll still blow half your hand off. So, all right, I'm done boring you guys. Listen, Richard's going to roll, but Lillian Kinzel, you're my crush. And Mopoke and all you guys, I love you. Richard loves you guys. I told you I would have a more positive live stream the next time. I kept my promises. Richard always keeps his promises, and I'm going to need therapy off you guys because I'm starting to go a little, whoo. I need therapy. I'm going to write down my answering for him because I've been going nuts lately. Okay? So, all right, listen, I'm gonna hang up. Richard loves you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Know that you're appreciated. We'll see.